Do you want more? More time, more balance, more love, more sex, more money, more real, and less bullshit? This is the Women Wanting More podcast with Dr. Karen Osborne. Real life, real stories, plus real tips to get you more of what you want.
We are so adorable, sister, aren't we? In our ideas and our thoughts and our beliefs that we have, that we get to control every little piece of our life. We're so cute. Look at us thinking that that's the way it actually goes down. And the reality is, we can have all the determination and perseverance and grit and think that life is going to be this way, or that the way it's going to best serve you is in that direction, or it's going to involve this experience or these people, whatever it is. But how do you really know that that's true? How do you even know that whether something's really great, that that's a, quote, good thing, or if something's really bad and terrible and a struggle right now, that that's even actually a bad thing? How do we know that what's coming next isn't better? You know, when we are in a shitstorm in life, and we've all been there, and maybe you're there right now, or you're going to be in the future, and if not, you've probably experienced this as an adult. You have had times in your life that have been hard and difficult. And you can look back on those in retrospect, right? And say like, oh, that helped me learn this thing, or that helped connect me with this person, which got me to that place. And if I didn't have that experience, then this thing wouldn't have opened up and I went in this direction. Like, you can look back in retrospect. And then what happens? We somehow forget all that shit the next time we're in a shitstorm. And then we go through the same kind of cycle and we go, well, why is this happening? Why is this me? And this isn't fair, and life isn't fair, and that's not okay. And this person said this, and why did they do that? And we're so stuck in that program. We're just push and repeat. We're just looping. We're looping. And we can't see at that point, right? We can't see the forest for the trees because just we're deep in it. That's the way that it is. It's not about beating yourself up. It's not about saying that you shouldn't be there or you should. It's just simply what is. You can just look at it and say, it's hard for me to see right now because I'm in this shit. I'm in a lot of pain and it's not okay. And it sucks. So you can be honest about that, right? Don't just slap a bow on it and say everything's great, it's great, it's great. No, it won't. It's not. It's okay to say that it's not. Now, you know it's not going to be that way forever. You can step back even in the shit and be present in that experience. You can allow yourself to feel those feelings as much as they suck, knowing that the only way out is through. And you can, yes, absolutely know that whatever is coming next is better. The universe wants you to trade up. Do you know this, sister? The universe wants you to trade up. It's not about going down or backwards or, being punished for some reason. No, that's not it. The universe wants you to keep trading up, to get more and more, closer and closer to your higher self, to your real self, the one you came into the world as. And then we forgot everything. And then it's our process in life to find our way back to remembering who we truly are, which is a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, fucking powerful woman. Man, if you're listening, because there are some dudes that also listen. Thank you for listening. And or spouses, girlfriends, partners, friends that are female have shared it up with you and you're digging it. You are welcome, my brother. But you are a powerful creator that has unique gifts that you've come into this world with. That the world all needs you to unleash and to be and to become. And that's not meant to be as a pressure thing. That's like as a, oh my God, just open up and show us who you are. We're all standing here with welcome arms. So in this process of remembering who we are, we go through these times in our life when we are in that shitstorm, right? And again, whether you're here now, you've been there in the past, you know what it feels like. And we're trying to grasp and hold on to stuff, right? So I can tell you that as a former practicing chiropractor, I still consider myself to be a chiropractor. But I started to have this feeling about 5 years before we walked away from our chiropractic practice of, I need to be doing something different. It was like, whoa, I don't know who just said that to me right now, but you need to get the fuck out because that is not happening. Like to leave a profession that I had worked my ass off to get to, that I always saw as, this wasn't like, see, when you do something in chiropractic college, like the time, energy, financial investment, all this stuff, it's not like, let me dip my toe in the water and kind of see what this is like. And if I don't like it, I'll just go someplace else. Like, no, that was not it. I was the one that would judge the shit out of my classmates for going, oh, he's a realtor now? That's awesome. Good for you. What did you go to school for? Like, you know, when you're at that kind of postgraduate level, it's like you're there to do that. And really, for me, chiropractic was a calling. This was not like, oh, it seems like something fun to do, or, oh, I can make a lot of money doing this, or, oh, I mean, both things that were true, but, you know, it wasn't about that for me. And so for me to start to have this feeling of you need to be doing something else was like, what? No. You need to go. You need to go. And then it kept getting stronger and stronger and louder and louder. And then we had different life situations that came up, started to point us in that direction. And then we closed the doors of our chiropractic office 3 years ago. And I felt like I was ready, and we were ready, and we're moving on to this new chapter in life, but yet it was still scary as shit. Ain't gonna lie. 3 years ago, we're kind of going through this process, and we had like sold our house, and we're looking for a new place to live out here in Victoria, and it was like just crazy. We were following what we were really feeling inside. And what we often, and still lots of trials and things that have come up over the time that we've been here, but like there has been this constant theme in my life that whatever's next is actually the better thing. I just can't see it in that time. Whatever's next is better. What's coming next is better for you. The universe wants you to expand, source, God, your angels, guides, however that, you know, whatever flavor is going to kind of float your boat, whatever word you want to put in, it's the same thing. Love wants you to be more of you, to expand, to become who you truly are. And so I want you to know and to hold this in your heart right now, and to perhaps even hear this as a solace that if you are going through something really tough right now, just know that what's coming is better. What's coming is better than where you are right now. And I know that for some of you, and this might be you too, sister or brother, that you might go, no, I'll just, like what I have right now and what's going on, like, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just keep it as it is because that's what I know. I don't want to lose that thing. Like I just, And I know, I understand that feeling. I've been there before where it's like, I will just tolerate what's happening in my life, even though I'm not really okay with it, but I don't want to let that piece go because it's what's the next thing I see, and I create all these stories of what's going to happen, and spin forward, right? And what's been most true in my life, what's always been true in my life, is at the time when I'm thinking like, oh, this sucks, this is not going to get any better, like, my life is over, like, fuck. That what came after that was actually better. So what's coming next is better for you, sister. So here's what I want you to do. This is actually a more tip I've probably done at least a dozen times. We listened to the podcast for a while, and this is episode 660. Sidebar, if you don't listen on Spotify, you can actually get all 660 episodes on Spotify. Okay, so the podcast has been out for almost 4 years now. So on iTunes, it only shows the most recent, 400. Okay, so some of you said to me, how do I get the old episodes? And I used to put them on the site, and then it was just like, people don't listen on the website anymore. Like, whatever. You listen on your phone, right? Or, Bluetooth for your car. And so if you want to get all 660 episodes, go subscribe on Spotify, because I'm on there now, but also iTunes. But this is one of my favorite more tips. I want you to write in a Post-it note or put as wallpaper on your phone the title of this podcast episode, which is, what's coming next is better. What's coming next is better. What's coming next is better. As a reminder for you, and put that in a place where you can see it. So wallpaper in your phone is a great one. Have that as like your lock screen, right? So just every time you hit that thing, I know you check the time. Me too. No, we're checking notifications and whatever, what our phones are like. It's just what is with that right now. So you will see it several times throughout the day, or put in your car, bathroom mirror, fridge, or whatever, but what's coming next is better. what's coming next is better. So sister, if you are at that point where, yeah, you're in the shit right now, right? You're at a crossroads. You're just like at a place of crisis. My God, I'm so tired of this, like being the way it is. Like I need to find a way out. I'm ready to invest in myself and do the work. Like I just keep a loop and I keep doing the subconscious programming, Karen, that you're talking about. Like, how do I get out of there, right? How do I find my worthiness again? How do I really show up in my feminine to be the powerful creator that I am? Because I don't really know how to do that. So right now, there are 2 one-on-one coaching spots that are open for the summer months. Actually, we'll spill a little bit into September. So middle of June, July, August, until about middle or 3rd week in September. 2, I've only opened up 3 for the entire summer. Because of all the shifts that are happening right now, because I'm spending a little bit more time with my kids, and because of how intensive my time and my investment is going to be into these 3 incredible women, at the end of 3 months, they're going to be completely transformed and out of where they are, and brand new women, but really to remember who you are and to give you the tools and the feedback and the support 24/7 to actually get you to that place. So if you would like to apply, here's how it works. Send me an email because it is my application. So 1 spot was just taken recently. There's 2 more that are left. I have lots of women. I have anywhere from 1 to 3 women that message me every single day about this. So just know they're going to go very, very quickly. If you're feeling in your heart, you've been hearing me mention this the last couple weeks, or you've been wanting to kind of like take this jump in this leap, this is your sign. You know, the whole thing is like, if you're waiting for a sign, this is it. Well, if you're waiting for a sign, this is it, my sister. So here's what you need to do to apply. Email me. drkarenosburn@gmail.com. So DrKarenosburn. If you forget how to spell it, it's just DR, my name. It's on the podcast you're listening to right now. So drkarenosburn@gmail.com and say, Karen, I'd like to apply for one of the last 2 spots. Okay? And then I will connect with you from there. So I will talk to you on the next episode, sister. A life of more is just one step away from you understanding, realizing, accepting, hearing that what's coming next is better every single day. I love and appreciate you.
To get the show notes of each Women Wanting More episode, including the How to Get More tip, subscribe to the newsletter at drkarenosburn.com/newsletter.